Hey guys, it's Rage Evans here. I would like to first off formally apologize for the late introduction to our videos. As of late, we have just. Let's just be honest, it's been a crappy month altogether for us. And I've also noticed that some of our people don't exactly have the best equipment for this. So we are currently doing our best to get them up and running with the equipment that they need. I also would like to apologize for the sound of my voice currently. I'm getting over a fairly nasty sinus infection, but I would at least like to give you a rundown and an update on how this is going to go, how we're getting everything set up. Now, I would like you to know that the first fourth of this story is already written out. I have the events set, stuff that's going on, and if anyone knows about dungeon mastering, it is not easy, especially if you're trying to plan around every precise inconsistency, especially if you have unpredictable players, which I actually do have two of those that are going to be joining this. Now, I would like to at least introduce you, or at least verbally introduce you myself to the players that we have going on. First of all, we have a girl named Brian. She goes by the Indecisive One, and she is playing a elf druid named Elise. Then you have my friend Brandon, who goes by the Loyal Merc. He is playing a human fighter named Gin. He is the childhood friend of Elise. Then we have my friend Devin. He goes by the Cubics program.exe, I believe, in the server. And he is playing two characters technically, but one's for just world building. But the main character he plays is Zim. He is a kobold, and he is also a kobold. Goodness, what was he again? Yes, he was a barbarian. And I think he was considering taking a class into, I believe, monk, but that's for the game to decide. Now, we do have most of the story set up. We have quite a few different areas put together, but I will probably need more time so we can try to get the two that don't have the good equipment set up to where they can have something decent. Or maybe I need to find a way to go through my PlayStation and rip the audio. I have no idea. I was trained on PC audio editing, not PlayStation. But we do have our characters lined up. They have their sheets made. I do have a beta version of the game that is currently being played every other week. But that's private sessions for us to get the world, them to get to a little bit more about world building. The main campaign will be slightly different than those. I have 3 or 4 one-shots planned that will be focusing with each of them individually. Past experiences, world building. Like, I have one planned for Elisa's father. I have another one planned for Gen's father and how he met his mother. I have another one set up that's the parental figures of Zim growing up, though they may not exactly be his parents. Then we got a few one-shots and game collaborations that I'm working on with Brandon himself. He is also a storyteller, though I'm a lot more fast-paced and loose, believing that the dice control the fate and the characters control the path, and he's more of a story-driven storyteller. He believes that the world building needs to be perfect. You got to have popularities, population control, all of the politics set up, which I've got to admit, his style of gameplay is fun, though it requires a lot more note taking. But we will be working together on some things. I don't know if we're going to be posting it on this channel or if we're going to make a joint channel for both of our games. Because we've got a couple of ideas and a few one-shots that we're going to be running together. We also have a alternate dimensional kind of game set up that we're going to be running in tandem with each other when we get it set up. Though I think we're going to try to roll that on roll 20 to make it easier on us. Because right now we're going based off of an honor system and a few apps, which honestly I prefer handheld dice and actually writing everything out. Now, if you want to get more information on Fairlock, or you want me to go in depth about how I'm setting the world up and what it's going to be like and the past of this country, I'd be more than happy to go ahead and post videos on it, come with my background imaging, what I thought of it, how I set it up, or even how the world changed and the people that live in it currently. I don't mind setting up videos like that, and base information would be nice if you would like to go into that, or I could always just cover that when we start the campaign for real. But anyway, I'd like to say I'm sorry again for everything that's went on so far, and hopefully you all look forward to the session when it comes out. So if you want to see more of me, please hit that subscribe button and like it. But if you think I'm trash or you don't want anything to do with it, just go ahead and hit that dislike button. There's not going to be any animosity between us. All right, well, you guys have a good one, and hopefully you're all excited for the projects we have scheduled for the future.